From the creation of the Bible in 1912 by a struggling Baltimore book salesman, to the day in 1493 when Christopher Columbus and his crew looked back on their voyage and realized what they truly discovered was themselves. The Onion looks back at This Week in History. On July 17, 1980, Ronald Reagan accepted the nomination for president at the Republican National Convention in Detroit and delivered a speech in which he boldly promised that during his presidency, someone would body slam Andre the Giant. While admitting that the road would be long and hard, and that it might take as long as 7 years and 2 WrestleManias to get there, the former California governor vowed that under his administration, somebody, perhaps Ricky the Dragon Steamboat or a hulked-up Hulk Hogan, would grab hold of the 500-pound behemoth and send his massive body smashing to the mat. The Republican nominee also went on to promise that by the end of his first term, Joni would marry Chachi, hair metal would achieve mainstream airplay, and Shelley Long would successfully make the leap from television to film. On July 21, 1969, astronaut Neil Armstrong became the first human to set foot on the surface of the moon. The fucking moon, for Christ's sake.
This is Tranquility Base. The Eagle has landed. Jesus H. Christ, Houston. We're on the fucking moon. Over.
Roger, Tranquility. We copy that. We cannot believe you are on the fucking moon.
I'm descending the ladder. Just one more step and I'm holy living fuck. I abso-fucking-lutely am standing on the surface of the fucking moon. Jesus H. Christ in a chicken basket.
On July 21, 2007, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, the final installment in the widely popular Harry Potter series, was released and sold 15 million copies in the first 24 hours, as excited fans all over the world eagerly flipped to the book's final pages to find out if Harry and Lord Voldemort finally fuck.
By the time the 7th book was released, author J.K. Rowling had already succeeded in creating one of the most popular literary franchises of all time. And of course, much of that success was owed to the expertly crafted sexual tension that steadily built up between the series' protagonist, schoolboy wizard Harry Potter, and the Dark Lord Voldemort. Everyone in the country wanted to know whether or not they would fuck, and if they did fuck, how many times would they fuck, and who would be fucking who. Speaking purely as a fan and not as a historian, I lined up along with everyone else the night of the release, and as soon as they let us in the store, I flipped to the end of the book, not just to see if they fucked, but also to see whether or not they sucked each other off, or at least gave each other hand jobs. Also, I was pretty curious to see how many fingers Harry could fit into Voldemort's asshole.
And that was what happened this week in history. In the words of Mother Teresa, if there is one lesson to learn from the past, it's that no matter what you do or how hard you work, there will always be a bunch more crippled dying kids.